What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome to another Resplendent review, and today I'll be taking a look at Rhajat and gonna be going over the builds that you can run on her, and at the end I'll have a special bonus segment. So Rhajat is a Gen 2 green infantry mage with Obsessive Curse as her preferred weapon. This preferred weapon was given to her 3 years ago in 2020. So Obsessive Curse is a 14 might weapon which gives her effective damage against cavalry opponents, and she also has speed resistance rain built in this weapon. So this is really good because she can at least support some allies, as she's going to be debuffing the foes within 2 spaces of her for -5 speed and resistance. And then her weapon doesn't really give her any kind of stats because this is an older weapon refine, and all it does is that after the combat, if she attacked, then it can inflict 7 damage to the target and the foes within 2 spaces of that target, and also inflicts flash status. Now back then when she got the weapon refine, having the flash status was really helpful, and she was also an infantry unit, and back then infantry belts meta was still a thing, so being able to fit on an infantry belts team while also providing the flash status and this kind of support was really helpful. But then we got more green nukes, and we also got other flash units that can just spread the flash status, so it was not all that unique anymore, and Rhajat basically didn't really see that much use after that. And she is basically going to be a unit that you invest in if you like her a lot, because she's really not going to be standing out compared to a lot of the green nukes that we've got now. And again, like I said, flash status is not really that impressive anymore because we have got stuff like Walhart's weapon refine, we have got Nifl, we have got Dust on staff on dual Elise. So she's not the hardest hitting unit with the flash status, and also not the easiest unit who can spread the flash status. As for her stats, she has got 36 speed after the Resplendent stats, and she is a Gen 2 unit, so she can get 30 dragon flowers, which can definitely make her decently fast. And she doesn't have the lowest attack at base 37, so it can definitely be worked out. But unfortunately, the weapon refine is a bit old, and she's also not the easiest unit to merge up because she is a 4-star special rate unit, and for a lot of years she was a 5-star logged unit, so getting merges of her is going to be a lot harder compared to a lot of the other green infantry mages. But if you're a big Rhajat fan, and even at low investment, if you wanna make her work out, then you can simply go with chip damage build because she does have the 7 chip damage in her weapon, so you can basically stack on that with double savage blow and also run poison strike. So something like this could be useful in like limited battles or like arena assault against non-distant counter opponents for just chipping them down. And you can just run Fury as a budget slot a skill. You can also try and run her with attack speed ideal for Swift Sparrow from the Divine Codes, and Null Follow-Up is going to be helping her as a faster mage basically, so it is going to be something that you can give her from the Divine Codes. And you can still run Savage Blow, but if you want, you can also give her Fatal Smoke from the Divine Codes, and it is going to be going well with the chip damage that she can do. But Savage Blow is still going to be a pretty nice option if you're just going to be building her up on the budget side. And if you're going to be investing a lot into her, then Special Spiral 4 and Attack Speed Finish 4 can really help her nuking potential because of the true damage and also the damage reduction piercing. So you can run both of these skills and also run Ruptured Sky. And because she is an older unit, she does appreciate any kind of extra offenses she can get. So Attack Speed Oath 4 is going to be really amazing, and it is something that is going to be helping you also teleport. So this is a build that you can run for damage reduction piercing, but I do like Magical Null Follow-Up a lot better for her because it does give the speed debuff and also has Null Follow-Up, and I feel like Null Follow-Up is going to be really helping her. And Remote Sparrow is going to be giving you that much needed damage reduction which you need to survive in the player phase. So it is going to be an amazing slot skill which can give you the damage reduction and also give you the extra offenses. And for stacking up even more offenses, Attack Speed Oath 4 is always going to be an amazing skill for any kind of mage. So this is more of a player phase build, and this definitely helps her quite a lot because it allows her to survive things which she does not really have any kind of help against from her weapon, which does not really debuff enemies' attack and doesn't really give her extra stats. So that's why Remote Sparrow is really helpful. And at max investment, if you're going to be investing a lot into her, then I guess Flare could be a special that could be given to her, but she unfortunately doesn't have -1 special cooldown. So this is going to be a stronger Luna, but it is going to be harder to trigger. So that's why you should be using her with like Duo Asker or Brave Male Robin so that you can get some special cooldown support, because Flare is a 3 cooldown special, so that is not going to be easy to trigger. And running her with Brave Male Robin is going to be perfect, and she can also get the extra stats, and especially with Panic Smoke 4, which can allow her to get the foe penalty doubler effect. So that is also a slotsy option that you can run on Rhajat at this kind of max investment. Finally, she could be used in Arena because at the very least, she can provide some kind of support with the speed resistance rain in her weapon. And she does have the cavalry effectiveness, so that can also come into play in Arena. It's just that she cannot really tank a lot of the cavalry threats in the enemy phase like Ninja Korin because she simply does not have a lot of resistance and the bulk for that. But still, she can function as a green mage there if you are a really big fan of her. And again, magical null follow-up is going to be her best lobby skill for the damage reduction shredding and also for getting that null follow-up. And stacking up as much speed as you can is definitely going to be the option for Arena. If I had to improve her weapon and basically modernize it, then I would do the following things. And I'm still going to be keeping the effective damage against cavalry units, and I'm just going to be extending the range of her range skill to a hold skill to 3 spaces, so that is going to be a lot better. And then she's going to be getting +6 attack and speed in the combat, which is going to be helping her a lot, and also the fire sweep effect. So getting the fire sweep effect is going to be helping her apply the flash status and also the deep wound status, which I've given her in her weapon refine. And I don't really think that having the fire sweep effect is the biggest deal ever, because we have got a free-to-play unit like Garnet, for example, with pretty much a fire sweep effect. So getting this is going to be helping her with her playstyle, and I think having this is going to be helping her a bit more as a green mage. And then with her weapon refine, she's able to get +5 attack and speed, and also neutralize any kind of foes speed and resistance buff. And after the combat, she's able to inflict 10 damage now, so it is a bit better from the 7 damage. And she also inflicts a deep wound status, and I'm pretty sure that if she got a weapon refine in the modern times, she would definitely get the deep wound status. And then she can also inflict the flash status just like before. So I've basically upped her weapon a bit so that she can fit into the modern times and basically have a better offensive presence, and also have the fire sweep effect to easily apply the deep wound status and the flash status, which is what makes her unique with her obsessive curse. So let me know in the comments what you think about this weapon refine theory craft, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and a comment, helps me tremendously. And if you really enjoyed, you could always support me directly by using super thanks down below or by becoming a YouTube member. And for more FEH videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because YouTube sub boxes are about as functional as RHAJAT fans after seeing Rhajat get a Resplendent before her. So with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.